Welcome back everyone. In the last two videos, we covered Consumer Widget and Consumer Stateful Widget. Both of them convert your entire screen into a Riverpod aware widget. But here is a question. What if you don't want the entire screen to rebuild? What if only one small part of your screen depends on a provider? Maybe one text widget, one icon widget, and everything else is completely static. Converting the whole screen to a consumer widget just for that one piece feels like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. That is exactly the problem the consumer widget solves. What is consumer? Consumer is a widget provided by Riverpod that you place directly inside your widget tree. It does not require you to convert your entire screen. It gives you ref exactly where you need it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now here is an example. Here is the home screen which is extending the stateless widget, and here if you can see, here I have used consumer. It is taking a builder and it is giving us context, ref and child. And inside that we are watching a provider named as cart provider. Then we have used this widget, and here I have a label and a child. When the cart changes, only the consumer rebuilds. The badge updates. The app bar, the scaffold, the entire product list below, none of them rebuild. They were never part of the subscription. Now, why this matters? Let me give you an example. Here, if you can see that home screen is extending the consumer widget, and in the build method we are watching the cart provider, then we have scaffold, app bar and this badge, then label and child, and we have this product list. Now here actually every time the cart changes, the entire home screen rebuilds, including the product list, which has nothing to do with the cart. Flutter is smart enough to skip rebuilding const widgets, but not everything in your tree will be const, right? So instead of this, if we use the consumer, then we used to write like this, as I discussed earlier. Now the subscription lives inside consumer. When the cart changes, only that builder runs again. Product list does not even know something changed. Okay. Now here if you can see this builder, it is taking it gives us three parameters: context, ref and child. Now I will discuss what is this child parameter. As I told you, consumer has a third parameter in its builder, child. This is for the part inside consumer that is static and should never rebuild even when the provider changes. Let me show you an example. Here if you can see that we have this consumer, then here we have used child, and here I have used an icon. In the builder we are watching the cart provider, then we have this badge, and then we have a label and child, and in this child we are using this child, which is static icon, right? Now here the icon is passed as a child. It is built once and reused. Only the badge and the count text rebuild when the cart changes. The icon itself is completely excluded from the rebuilds. This pattern is most useful when the static part of your widget is expensive to build, like a complex custom widget, a large image, a rich layout. Pass it as a child and it is built exactly once. Now I will discuss when to use consumer and when to use consumer widget. So if your entire screen depends on provider, then we need to use consumer widget. If only one small part of the screen depends on a provider, then we will use consumer and wrap only that part. But if you need init state or dispose alongside providers, then we will use consumer stateful widget. One thing to be careful about, don't overuse consumer everywhere in the name of performance. If your screen genuinely needs provider throughout, just use consumer widget. Wrapping every single widget in consumer makes your code harder to read without meaningful benefit. Profile first, optimize where it actually matters. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching.